Hi everyone, and welcome back to the vlog. It is the last video until we officially start with Vlogmas, and I'm so excited. So this will be the last video you guys will be seeing before all of the holiday and Christmas content starts going out, so that's super exciting. But it is Monday today. I have a full day of work and filming. It is also a very cold and snowy day today. So right off the bat, I got myself into some cozy joggers as well as this beautiful silk button down from Lily Silk. I'm actually working with Lily Silk in this video, which is really exciting. So I just wanted to let you know about that. But lately, and I think now more than ever, for me at least, wearing fabrics and clothing that feels really good on my skin has been really important. So I have been reaching for my cashmeres and my silk pieces so much more than I ever used to before. And so this silk top today is just making me feel so good. Lily Silk sells so many wonderful silk pieces, anything from pajamas to bedding to beautiful blouses like I'm wearing right now. They're really such an amazing retailer to go to for anything silk, and I know they also sell some great cashmere pieces on there, and you guys know I have been so into my cashmere lately. But I think mainly for me the biggest thing is how the clothing feels. I think right now, being at home, I just want to be in clothing that makes me feel good. And so again, reaching for those pieces that feel super good has been really important. But with that, I actually have a code to share with you guys, which I will put over here. But if you use the code SG12, you will be able to get 12% off your Lily Silk order, which is really exciting. So with that being said, let me show you what I'm wearing today, because I still haven't shown you. So I am just wearing these kind of high-waisted joggers in this beautiful camel color, and then of course my Lily Silk button down. I find that adding a button down to any outfit just elevates it, and of course being this beautiful silk material, it just feels so luxurious and perfect for being home all day. It's also perfect if you're working from home because you're comfy on the bottom, but then you will look super put together on the top, and this is something that I've actually been doing a lot lately. And yeah, so this is what I'll be wearing today, feeling so comfy and yet so beautiful and put together with this Lily Silk button down. And while we are on the subject of silk, I also wanted to show you the new silk pillowcase that I got for my bedroom. Like I said, we are starting to do our bedroom, so this is kind of the first piece that I picked up. Again, silk is really wonderful. It's got so many benefits for your hair, your skin, and obviously you guys know my hair and face are two things that I take really good care of, and so having silk just to sleep on is really luxurious and beautiful. Okay, so I have just put the pillowcase on my pillows, and I think this looks so beautiful. It feels very soft and luxurious, so I'm really excited to give this a try tonight. All right, so I'm just sat down here. I'm going to reply to some emails that I have to get back to this morning. And then once I do that, I'm gonna hopefully film some content for Instagram. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down and reply to some emails. And then hopefully I will just kind of keep going with my day. And then after, I do wanna go through with you some new items that I have been getting. I think sometimes when I put them on Instagram, it's a little bit harder to kind of tell you guys about them. So I did wanna sit down with you and kind of tell you about those items, sizing, etc, etc. And my coffee table book. I finally got a coffee table book, which I can show you, and it's so beautiful. I will link it down below because I think so many of you guys will actually really love it. And then yeah, just some updates today. Lots of updates in this vlog, but let me reply to these emails so I can get to that. Alright, so I just finished up some work, and I thought I would finally go through some new products. I got a new Glossier order, which I'm really excited about. And I know there was a few of you who wanted an update on the Summer Fridays lip balm. I think I have it here actually. You wanted an update on this because I've been applying it. I actually have it on right now, so you can see it's really glossy. Is it worth it? I'm not sure if it's worth it. It feels nice on the lips. You can feel it, so it's a little bit thick. It does feel nice. It is hydrating, absolutely. I guess in simple terms, would I rebuy this? No, I wouldn't. I would, I think I still prefer my Glossier ones just because of the consistency, how they actually feel on the lips. This one just doesn't feel the same. And of course it does have a little bit of a scent, which I'm not crazy about all the time. But I have it, I'm happy with it. I just don't think I would spend another $30 on this particular balm. So I think I'm just gonna sit here. I was gonna move to another location and show you my Glossier stuff, but I think I'm just gonna bring it here and show you everything. So let me go get everything and then I will show you everything. Before we get going, I do have more home stuff that I want to show you. I have a few Christmas decor items and then my coffee table book, which I will be showing you. But let me go through this Glossier stuff. So the first two things I got were the balm.coms. These are my favorite lip balms. So I bought the berry balm.com. I have tried most of their flavors. I think, not flavors, scents. You're not supposed to eat them. Most of their scents. I have tried the coconut, the birthday cake, the rose, and of course the original. And the berry one is probably one of my favorite like scented ones. It's got a really nice purpley tint. I'll try and show you. So when you put it on, it gives you like a really beautiful tint. Obviously you can spread it out, but you can see it does have a little bit of a tint, which is really, really nice. It also smells kind of like jello, like raspberry berry jello. So good. And then of course I haven't taken it out of the packaging yet, but I just got the original balm.com. I cannot tell you how many of these I have actually gone through. I think it's the only lip balm that I have never lost. I have used from start to finish. Like I have run out to the point where like they are looking flat. So I just got the original. It looks like this. Such minimalistic packaging. It's so beautiful, and honestly it's so easy to just put everywhere, put in your purse and go. And I know a lot of women, I've actually always wanted to try this, but some women have actually poked a hole right through this little piece right here and stuck it on their keychain, which I think is it's so smart. The next two things I got were makeup products. So I have tried almost all of Glossier's makeup and I honestly really love all of them. I love the skin tint, I love the concealer. The only, you know, I have actually never tried the blushes, which is funny because I think that's their #1 product. But my two favorites would probably have to be the Boy Brow and the Lash Lick. This is my all-time favorite mascara, and I know I've said it on this channel before, and I finally repurchased it. I don't know why it took me so long. But this looks just so natural. I don't know if you can see. It looks so natural, so easy to take off. If your lashes get wet, it doesn't run. Best mascara I have ever tried, at least up until today. And then of course the Boy Brow is just an amazing brow gel. I get it in black. And the last thing I got, which is, it's my favorite, but this is the Glossier You fragrance. This is my all-time favorite fragrance. I cannot tell you how many compliments I get on this fragrance, and I'm pretty sure this is my fifth or fourth bottle of this fragrance. It is such a unique smelling fragrance. It's not sweet, it's not floral, it's not really musky either. It is such a unique fragrance. So if you're looking for a gift for yourself or maybe for a relative or a loved one, this is a really great gift. It is such a unique smelling fragrance that I think it'd be really hard to go wrong with. I cannot tell you how many compliments I get on this fragrance. I wore it for the first time like after I got it to work the other day, and I obviously had been a while since I had used this fragrance because when I ran out I didn't repurchase because we were in COVID and it was such a mess. So I wore it the first time after I got it to work the other day, and I got 3 compliments on it in one day. It was like, wow. The amount of people that complimented me on this fragrance is crazy, and every time I wear it, it's the same thing. I remember the one time I went to get bagels at a bagel shop, and the girl goes, "What are you wearing?" And I go, "Oh, it's Glossier." And she goes, "I didn't even know they had a fragrance." So if you're looking for a new fragrance and you're kind of tired of the traditional like florals and sweet and musky, and give it a try. It is so unique. So that was everything we got from Glossier. It was a really small order, but it's kind of just restocking up on the items that I love, and those are items that I absolutely love. So yeah, now I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go sit back down in a different location, but I'm gonna show you the home stuff that that I got. You know, I get so many questions all the time about, you know, what camera I use, what equipment I use to like film and vlog. And if I have one tip for anyone who wants to start, is start with what you have, because you don't need a fancy camera. You don't need a tripod. Do you want me to show you my tripod right now? This is my yoga foam roller, and this is honestly what I use most of the time to film these little sit down unboxings. You don't need much. So anyways, I'm in a chatty mood today. Okay, I'm gonna leave my coffee table book for the end because that's the most exciting part. I've only got a few Christmas decorations because I have honestly been fairly nitpicky with the things that I want in my apartment this year. So first thing I picked up was this beautiful jute based flocked tree from Indigo. This one was $34, so it was a great price, and it was so beautiful. Right now I'm envisioning this to go up here, and I want to have a really like neutral display, lots of white, lots of greens, and maybe I'll incorporate not red, but like a very deep red kind of burgundy color in there, just to have that Christmas color. But I don't want anything too bright, so I definitely want a very neutral palette. Are we surprised? No. The next couple things that I got, which actually I think are amazing dupes for some Crate & Barrel pieces. And I know Crate & Barrel is beautiful, but it can be on the pricier side. So I found, this is all from Indigo, by the way. I found these beautiful little kind of clay houses, and they actually light up as well. So beautiful for like at night. So I got two. This is, I believe, the smaller one, and then I got one that's a little bit bigger, but I got two of these. This one was $19, and I believe the bigger one was $24. Very beautiful. And again, I kind of had envisioned to kind of do a little display with the flocked tree, and then two of these houses kind of surrounding it, and then hopefully some candles and some lights, and potentially adding some color in there with, I don't know, we'll see how I add color in there. But I'm thinking to stick with a very neutral and organic color palette. So then the last thing I kind of picked up is actually a second one, because I already have one at home, but I got it and I loved the smell. I think you guys will have already seen this on my Instagram stories, but this is the Cotton Flower and Sandalwood Yankee candle. It is so beautiful. It smells very, a little bit masculine, almost like a men's cologne, but it's also very clean. I used to love sweet scents. I know I was having a conversation with one of you girls on Instagram about the vanilla, is it the vanilla cupcake from Yankee Candle? That was the best. Okay, I still love it, but that was my favorite candle for the longest time. I used to get the big jar and just like burn it in my room, and like I would read and watch Netflix, and I would just have my whole room smelling like a vanilla cupcake. But recently I think I've just been really enjoying just some really clean and very masculine scents. Yeah, I don't know, I've been enjoying that lately. Okay, and now my coffee table book. So you guys, if you guys watched my previous vlog, which I'll leave up here when I chatted about it, but or up here, I said I wanted obviously a fashion coffee table book, and maybe down the road I'll get like an interior design one, but I love fashion, we know that. Yeah, but I didn't necessarily want to get a coffee table book that everyone had. So I know the Tom Ford a lot of people have, for a good reason. It's a gorgeous coffee table book, don't get me wrong, it is phenomenal. Louis Vuitton is also really popular. There's a couple Chanel ones that I've seen kind of circulating quite a bit, and I was at first kind of into those because I was like, oh yeah, like it's such a safe purchase because they are beautiful. And then one day I just kind of found myself at Indigo, and I was like, I'm just gonna shop around to see what they have aside from kind of the more common coffee table books. And then I saw this book, and I was like, it's perfect. So it's a big one, but oh, this is a fashion history coffee table book, and it's fashion history from the 18th to the 20th century. And I just think this is so beautiful. I think it's perfect for me. I mean, if you guys don't know, I am still a student, and I actually am a history major, history and art history actually. So I think this was the perfect fit for me. And it is just such a beautiful concept. It's still fashion like I initially wanted it to be, but it's got a really strong emphasis on the history of fashion, and I absolutely fell in love with it the moment I saw it. So let's take a peek inside. This is the inside. I know coffee table books aren't always meant to be read, but wow, I am so excited to just have a sit down and honestly flip through this book, because like, wow, look at that bustle. This is called a bustle, by the way. It was typically a cushion that was placed within some extra fabric, and it would give you that beautiful large bum effect. Oh, beautiful paintings. Wow, look at this corset. Wow, that's amazing. That's phenomenal. Wow, look at that lace. This reminds me of the dress worn by Rose in Titanic, the black and red one. If there are any Titanic lovers out there, you will know what I'm talking about, but the silhouette looks very similar. Wow, look at that. So beautiful. Cannot believe it. Okay. Enough of that, because I feel like I could be chatting about history all day long. But let's take this cover off and kind of give this book a home. I know you guys will have seen this, but I've been waiting to take the cover off with you on camera, because I feel like that's the most exciting part. So that's the cover. I will be keeping that. But this is the book without the cover. So beautiful. It's just got a beautiful fashion history on the side. I love it. I think it is so classic, and it was just what I was looking for. I know I actually learned this tip on Instagram, TikTok, I don't know which one of the two, to actually just take the covers off of your books, and then you're gonna have a beautiful neutral base. So let's put this on my kind of bookshelf. So this is what it looks like. I absolutely love it. I currently have, so I have the coffee table book, and then I have 3 Vogue magazines on here. I have a vase from EQ3, and then I just have my Jo Malone candle on it for now. I might shift this around, and obviously this is gonna get shifted for Christmas. But I think, wow, it looks so beautiful. If you guys are like on the hunt for a coffee table book, or perhaps even a really great Christmas gift, this is beautiful. I couldn't be happier with it. All right, it's been several hours. I am now gonna get ready for bed. So I'm gonna give the living room a tidy up, take a shower, do my skincare, and then head to bed and get ready for tomorrow. All right, so I was initially just going to shower and go to bed. But I'm actually gonna take my makeup off, do my skincare, and then self-tan. I showered earlier today, so I thought I would do a fresh layer of tan because I'm looking a little bit pale. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm just gonna put my hair up. I've been actually using some silk scrunchies, also from Lily Silk, and I've actually been using them for a good month, almost 2 months, and I just love them. I think they're so much better for your hair than traditional hair ties. I still have them lingering around, and I find that I can feel them like tugging on my hair whenever I use them. So now I kind of only use kind of silk scrunchies in my hair. Yeah. But I'm going to use my Skin Fix cleanser to cleanse my skin, and then I'm just going to go ahead and self-tan. So yeah. All right, I have just finished tanning. I used the Saint Tropez bronzing mousse in dark. Although I typically like to use the Express bronzing gel. This one is really nice because I can use it in the mornings, and then I just leave it on the rest of the day because it looks so natural. And then obviously my face is still very pale, but I'm using the Purity Mist on my face. I've actually really enjoyed using this. I've been using it pretty much every time I do my makeup. I just kind of spray it on. And the last thing I'm gonna do is just use some Glossier Balm.com. This is a mini me that I have from, I think, last Christmas. So I'm just putting a nice thick layer on my lips. And I'm just wearing my H&M sweater just because I don't have to worry about staining anything, and then just some old joggers that I have. But yeah, that is it for me tonight. I am gonna get cuddly in bed. I have lit a candle in there just to kind of get the room smelling nice.